Hey everybody, Ryan here, and this week in music theory, we're going to be going over intervals. Intervals are the distance between two notes that can be played at the same time or separately. They're measured either going up or down. So we're going to talk about what each interval type is, and I'm going to give you a song so that way you can reference each interval type in your everyday musical life. Intervals are measured in half steps. Now, what are half steps? Half steps are going up or down the chromatic scale by one note. So last week we had reviewed the chromatic scale. I'll leave a link in the bio if you want to watch that. A half step would be moving up from C to C sharp or down from F to E. So C to C sharp or down from F to E. For simplicity's sake, we're only going to do ascending intervals, and I'm going to put all songs in the key of C. I'm going to leave a link in the description that covers ascending and descending intervals if you want to learn more about it. The first one we're going to cover is the minor second, and that's going up by one half step from C to D flat. And the song we're going to use is Jaws. The next interval is a major second, and that's going up by two half steps, and that's from C to D. And the song we're going to use is the first two notes of Silent Night. The next interval is the minor third, and that's going up by three half steps from C to E flat, and that's the beginning of Seven Nation Army. A major third is going up by four half steps from C to E, and that's the beginning of Oh When the Saints. Coming up next is the perfect fourth, and that's going up by five half steps from C to F. And the way I remember this one is Here Comes the Bride. This one's got a couple different names. This is an augmented fourth or diminished fifth, and this is going up by six half steps. And it's either from C to F sharp or C to G flat, which, after going over the chromatic scale, we know is the same note. And the way I reference that is the Simpsons theme song. We're on a roll here. The next one is a perfect fifth, and that's going up by seven half steps from C to G. And the way I remember this one is the Star Wars theme song. Up next is the minor sixth, and that's going up by eight half steps from C to A flat. And the one I use is the first two notes of In My Life. Almost done here. We got the minor sixth next, and that's going up by nine half steps from C to A. And that I use the NBC theme, Don't Sue Me. We got the minor seven, which is going up by 10 half steps from C to B flat. And the reference I use is the beginning two notes in the riff in Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is such a good song. Coming in at 11 half steps is the major seven from C to B natural. And the reference I use is the chorus melody in Take On Me. And for our final interval, we have the perfect octave, and that is 12 half steps from C all the way up to C. And the reference I use is the beginning of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That concludes this week's video on intervals. My name is Ryan Strumpfler over at Double Bar Music. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions, if you'd like to see any other topics covered, and don't forget, I accept gifts in pizza this time of year.